released in 1987, was Wizards and Warriors. I'm Brett with BadorRad, as usual. This was made by Rare and released by Acclaim. You are Kuros, who's actually a knight, not a barbarian, but they always picture him as a barbarian, which never really made too much sense to me, but they always do it. There are 2 sequels on the Nintendo as well. There was a sequel number 10 on the Game Boy, and the rest of the sequels were all on PC. This is the best one. The first one. You are going to kill a wizard named Malkil. And that's the story. Kill the wizard. Save the babes. It's a rad game. Double rad. It's one of my favorite games. I'm zooming in and out. BadorRad. Check us out. Play Wizards and Warriors. It's awesome. Check out the playthrough. Rad. Welcome to BadorRad. This is Wizards and Warriors. As I already said, I am Brett. This is probably my favorite NES game. Fantastic music and just all around a good game. So, we'll get it started. Here's the map. We got to get through each of these areas to get to the castle, and then go through the several floors of the castle. You are a knight named Kuros. If you looked at the cover earlier when I presented it, you do look like a barbarian instead of a knight, but that's how the game's set up. So a quick way to get through this part is right here. There's a trick where this pink thing will show up, which makes you jump higher. You can bounce on the bad guys if you jump on them correctly. And we want to jump across here to get the dagger. So when we attack now, dagger flies out. That dagger I just picked up, if you get so many of those without dying, it will give you more daggers. So we want to get over to this pink chest for the boot. The boot is fantastic because you can kick open all chests, which you need money and you need stuff. So all these gems, you have to get so many of them to get you to the next area, because there is a guy standing in front of it shaking his sword telling you no. So if you don't get enough money, he will not let you into the next area. And when you die, your little wiggly leg, and you start right where you're standing. So when the music changes, you are dying, or about close to dying. Clock stops time. Get some more gems. So what we want to do, go in the blue door now. We're going to climb to the top, because at the very top there are more things that we can get on the first stage. A couple secret areas we can get into too, but we don't really need to do that. Since we only need 5 more gems to get out of this area. If you look at the bottom where it says evil, that is the stage boss. So once you get to the end of the stage to the boss, that will actually have health on it. And each of the keys that you get correspond with the doors you're going into. So one of the easy ways to get up here is do the bounce on the bad guys again, or you can get one of the pink things to jump up there. But if you press the select button on a closed case with the boot, he will kick it open. And there's a secret door right here. If you didn't get enough gems, you can go in there and get some extra ones. But we are good to go. So we're now in this beehive, where we need to fall all the way back down to the bottom. We don't need any more chests or money in this area. There are gems and more gems. Falling down here is the thing to do. If you hit any of the areas, it does hurt. So try to slide on top of these things as best as you can. And what we have to do is wait till this door over here opens and then jump in it. And I missed. So stand here and fight these bees, and here's the boss. As you can see, the evil now has health. So you just beat on him until it's gone. Grab the treasure, and we save a naked lady. So here's our first half-naked lady we send. We're now on to stage 2, where we can grab some other, pretty much almost all the items you need in the game, for the most part, are actually in this stage. So having the boot and keeping the boot is an amazing help to this area. Those rock guys you cannot kill. The one faces in the wall you can. Kind of hard to see. Once you know they're there, not so hard. Just whack them. So I'm gonna come over here. I don't really need this yet, so I'm wasting a little bit. Wait till it comes back. I'll show you a trick. So you want to get on the other side of it, grab it. This makes you run faster, which is the only way to get into this hole over here. Which right here is an item that makes you hold up, like so, you float, so you fall slower. You don't actually get that until way later in the game, unless you grab it here, and grabbing it here benefits you later, because then you don't have to get as many gems, because the case that one's in actually gives you gems instead of that item, so you already have the item, you get the gems, which is awesome. The item I just picked up lets you float, which is this, in case you need to jump higher. Don't have to find the key for that one, just kick it open. That's what the boot does, kick stuff open. Grab this pink one, run over here. We will need the key to open the door. And as you can see, falling slowly helps you out tremendously. So we're up to 113. These little meats are our health. I'm sure you figured that out. So we gotta go down into this door. Red key unlocks the red door. And there are a lot of gems in here, and since we grabbed the other items first, these will become gems. If not, that one is the thing that makes you do the levitation. So we can climb up to the top. The last key is up here. There's some secret money. Secret money, grab the key, grab some more gems, because we're going to need 200 to get out of here. So after we grab this case, we are good to go. The red one, if I didn't say, it does give you, well, you take less damage if you're using it. So here's our door. Run away from these bats. You can stand and kill them all individually, waste a lot of time. If you run all the way to the end, not all the bats will chase you. You can run down here and throw out your dagger, and you can actually kill them all. Move forward, and that bat will come down. Move forward and kill this one, and then the boss bat is going to go up. So this is the boss on this stage. And you just wallop him. You get too close to the door like I did, you can't jump, you get stuck inside there, unfortunate. Do the same thing. As you can see on the bottom bar, we have pretty much all of the items. These bats do hit you for a lot. As you get farther, well, after the second stage, you kill the boss, and all these little ghosts come out. So to kill the ghosts, like a secondary mini-boss happens on every boss after the first one. So here we save another half-naked lady. Esmeralda. Each one you save, you get 5,000 more points. So 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. This part is actually two parts. You can kick that open and get a horn, but it gets rid of your boot. What the horn does is show you where hidden doors are, which I don't need to do that anymore because I know where they are, but you need to stand in an area and jump up and down and wait for a bubble. These bubbles will carry you up. Grab the key, jump back on your bubble, float over, and that's all there is for that part of the stage. This stage has a second part. If you don't get that, it gets rid of your boot. So what you want to do, stand just to the left of this rock you can stand on. You want to ride this bubble all the way up this path. So when you get to the top up here, you'll see why. It's the only way for you to jump over here. If you do have the feather already, it's a lot easier. If you don't have the feather, that part can be extremely annoying. So grab the key to get out. And we want to get up in there. You can get the axe. So in case you missed the dagger earlier, you get the axe now. Now he throws an axe. It's a little bit stronger. But all you need to leave this one, I believe, is 55, which we already have 60. So we can go in here and fight the Frosted Flake Jack. The best way to fight the bosses is stab them a bunch of times and jump directly in front of them. You do actually attack them when you your sword's out in front of you, so you do get an extra hit in there. So that's stage 3. And we save yet another lady. Well, 10,000 points, because it doubles each time. So now we're in the 4th area. This area has a lot of hidden gem areas, which are a huge benefit. If you had the horn, you can just blow the horn, and it'll tell you where they are. But if you played the game enough, you know where they are. Grab those. Grab the one I saw down here. The stage also has probably my favorite music of the game. Once it starts through this little bass beat. So you want to go to the left first. You want to go right here. There's a secret door. Some more. There's another secret door down here, right on top of this. So we're up to 63 already. I won't mess with that one. Once again, cannot hurt the rock guys. Grab this one. And there is the red key, which we need to get in this door down here to get the next key. Just over here on the left. All that's in here is a key. These skeleton guys can also not be hurt. And we want to climb back up to the top. And fall down here. Get this one. Kick stuff open anymore. Grab the cloak. Cloak makes you invisible for no reason. It does absolutely nothing. The monsters still know where you are, and you can still get hurt. It just plays this song every time you press sword. On this double one right here, there is a secret door. Up to 166. Fall down here, grab these gems. There's some extra gems on each side. Climb up out of here, go in this door to get pink key, which lets us leave. So now we gotta climb back out. To leave. Now we gotta fight this ghosty. Kill these little ghosties. And stage 4 is complete. Save another lady. Griselda for 30,000 points. And now we gotta climb back out of the roots of the tree. Reverse of the last stage. So, as I was saying earlier, grabbing the feather earlier on will help us out tremendously in this area because we don't have to rely on getting so many gems. If you play it regularly, then you would have to get the feather and stay on the stage for a lot longer. So you want to grab all of them in here, or as many as you can. I'd like to have that one. And there are secret gem spots that you can jump. Kind of like the one earlier where I was jumping and they were appearing. You be careful of them too, because you'll hit them sometimes and you'll just you'll miss, you'll hit it, and you'll fall off. So I got 40 already, so I got half of what we need. We're up to 60 before we're even out of where we need to be, which is a good thing. There's one more right here. So 74, so we don't need that much at all. So the key to this stage to get into that door is right up here. So I'm going to grab that. We can do an enemy bounce here, which helps out. Jump on them properly. Mess with it in a second. Right here, one of these spawns. We made it to the top. Get one more. So I died, but I'm on the top. Which is where I want to be. This key I need is over here. Key I need. So I've got all the keys and I've got the 100, which is what I need to get out of here. So we float to the other side. And there's the gather. He has moved. And we fight the giant spider. That stage is complete. We get to check out an old lady. And it's time to climb the castle. And here's the guy that won't let us in. We need 50 gems. Doesn't seem like very many, because it's not. But there's not very many on this actual stage. So this is where all of the things that you have picked up throughout the game help out tremendously for timing your jumps while climbing the castle. Help out through all the game. This part, they help out a lot more. We've climbed the worst of it. Little trick right here. Float over here. And there's the key watch out for the blue acid falling. Also cannot be killed. We're at 21. Inside this door. Grab the other key. Get out of there. Pretty much all you can do against those skulls is shoot what they're shooting at you. Grab this chest so we only need 7 more. I'm about to die. Pretty sure there's a couple more in here. Inside the castle. No longer on the map. So in this area, if you had the horn, there was actually a contest to find all the different letters. So this one's an O. If you unscrambled them in time and sent them to Nintendo and Acclaim, a contest where you got a copy of Wizards and Warriors 2 for free. I unscrambled it far too late, but I did find them all eventually. Not sure who won. That's the area we're going to come out of. Where we want to go is the other way. In this area we need 300 gems to fight the hardest boss in the game, which is the skeleton boss. One in the game when we get there. First, we gotta get our keys and stop falling off stuff. sucks. That's not that big a deal. Grab these gems. We're gonna go in this door. Takes us to one of these blue areas. Grab the key. This one in the top left side, there is another gem case where thou hast discovered gems. And his ass in all guys are gonna kill me again. Once you get up here, you do have to climb all the way to the top to get the key, which I grabbed there. Fall back down. Get out of that area. Here's another one of the letters. One of the N's. Don't remember where all of them are. They're scattered all throughout this area. If you do have the horn, when you blow it, they do show up. You just kind of have to go through the whole area slamming on the horn the whole time. 252. That's pretty close, and there's a couple more chests down here at the bottom, so we should be good to go. So you fall all the way back down to the bottom. Keep falling down to the bottom. Exit is right here, where we fight the hardest boss in the game. He's very tiny right now. Every time you defeat his evil meter, he grows. Here's level 2 of him. Level 3 of him. I have to be very careful if I'm going to survive the next wave and his ghosts. Ooh, that was close. That was as close as it gets. Candida, and we're on the final stage. To get that evil wizard Malkil. This area is actually the hardest to get all of the gems. You actually have to kill some things to get them. You need 100, so you gotta make sure you grab every single one you see. And kill as much things as you possibly can. Secret ones with jumps that you can find. Is all the way up here at the top. There's more gems on the way as you're going. Since I haven't mentioned it yet, this Wizards and Warriors and the Game Boy, original Game Boy Wizards and Warriors are pretty much the only ones that were actually really good. The Game Boy one is kind of good. It's not good. Iron Sword, they just started making the game differently, changed the artwork. The game doesn't play as well. Difficulty-wise, it's about the same. These games aren't extremely easy. They do have this one has unlimited continues, which does help out a lot. Beating this on 3 men is doable. I've done it before. This is a quick playthrough to show you where everything is. I don't try to do anything perfect. I'm not doing any time trials. Just showing you how to get through the game. So now that there's no more gems, gotta kill stuff. This part slows down the game. Just gotta get to that final boss. Nothing really drops them more often than anything else. Those little spirit guys usually only drop those points tokens. I think we need about 7 more. Like I was saying, the second Wizards and Warriors, this wasn't the same type of game like this. Still a platformer. It's still okay. And then the third one, they just kind of went in another complete strange direction, where it's probably my least favorite one. PC games aren't really like the Nintendo ones at all. They're more like a, I don't know if I was to compare it to something current day, more like a old school Morrowind or Fallout or PC adventure, King's Field. Probably close related to more like King's Field than anything else. Since you're also a 99, it makes a little bit more sense. Keep giving me points. Don't need points. You don't really have to run back and forth like this either. Just makes it a little bit more exciting, I guess. Spiders will show up, gives you something extra to kill. Alright, one more, there we go. Time to go fight the wizard. Now he will appear anywhere in this room, but the easiest place to kill him is actually down in this corner. because he only appears in 3 spots here. One of which is right there. One of them's down here on the end. One of them's right here on the platform at the bottom. So he has a full evil meter bar, but you do have to move back and forth so he'll come at you. So we gotta throw things everywhere and hit him when he appears. Hope to get combos like that. Got me. Come on. There's a good one. There's some good ones. Generally, if you just keep running back and forth right here, he'll appear in the center platform and you can beat the crap out of him. And then whop on his ghosts. You get the last key. Walk in the final door. And you save the last princess. That's Wizards and Warriors. Kuros has saved all the ladies. I'm not going to enter my name, but hope you enjoyed the video and have a good night. Or day. Or afternoon. Whatever.